Hey gang, it is time for the video of the day. I'm your host Greg. Welcome. We are at the beginning of the Thanksgiving portion of Halloween Mass. Of course, we've already done the Halloween part. Now we're into the Thanksgiving part coming up this Thursday. Now, I celebrated my Thanksgiving with my wife and family last week. Because, you know where I'm going to be Thanksgiving? I'm going to be right back there asleep. Because Wednesday night, I'm sure I'll be running out Wednesday night. And when I get back here Thursday morning, I'm going to sleep because I got to run out Thursday night. Which should be very, very interesting due to Black Friday. Because, last year I was here at Thanksgiving. Because we celebrated Thanksgiving early, just like we did this year. And they happened to have a load that was going that way. And I'd already been back here for 2 weeks. And they had a load going that way. And she asked me if I wanted to go home for Thanksgiving. Yeah, sure, okay. But as we get into this Halloween Mass holiday, and you're probably looking at me going, "Greg, you look a little different." That's because I just got out of the shower. Yes, folks, I do shower. Although it's not very often. Anyway, did I say that out loud? Anyway, I'm looking at, as I said, the Thanksgiving holiday coming up this Thursday. Sorry, I lost track of my thoughts there for a minute. And Thanksgiving, as with Christmas, is a time for family, and it's a time to get together with family. And we had. I don't know how the rest of them felt about it, but I had a great time at Thanksgiving. I had a great time at Thanksgiving. I had some time to sit around and get to know my wife's family a little better. Her mom and her stepbrother. And we talked and we ate, and my wife and I cleaned up the dinner and sat there and talked to my mom. And I think my mother-in-law kind of felt bad because me and he were, but I don't care. These are her golden years. She can go ahead and just sit back and relax because she's done this for years. So now it's our turn. And so I want to wish, because I don't know if I'm going to do another video between now and Thanksgiving. So I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Okay. There's a few people I can think of, though I'm not going to mention any names, that need to run and hide before somebody cuts their head off and puts them on their dinner table. You know who you are. Anyway, we have a lot to be thankful for. As of right now, we still live in a free country. The way things are going, sometimes I wonder, but we still live in a free country where we're free to do videos like I'm doing. I'm thankful for my family and for my wife and for all three of my kids. They can all be a pain in the butt sometimes, but I love all of them, including my brother-in-law. No, I'm not going to get into that. And my mother-in-law. And I'm actually, a husband that actually likes his mother-in-law. I don't know. I like her. She's always been nice to me. She's never threatened me, although if she did threaten me, she'd probably beat me up. She's pretty tough from what I hear. Anyway, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I have a job. I'm thankful that my family and I have a roof over our heads. We have food in our stomach. We have clothes on our back. I would say I'm thankful for our 3 cats, but I don't know about that. Especially that Shadow. Man, she gets in trouble all the time. But anyway, I'm thankful for my new truck. I'm thankful for a truck that I don't have to gather up all my stuff and carry it all inside and do my cooking and then carry it all back out here. I don't have to do that. I cook right here. It's great. I haven't figured out how to wash the pan out here yet, though. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But, of course, after Thanksgiving, we go into the Christmas part of the Halloween Mass holiday. And that's the biggest part, really. because it actually started back at Halloween. And the turkey kind of got lost in the middle between the ghost and the goblins and Santa and the reindeer. The turkey kind of got lost in the middle somewhere. And sometimes I think advertisers and stores, especially places like Walmart, tend to forget about Thanksgiving and jump from Halloween right into Christmas, or actually jump from Labor Day right into Christmas, or back to school right into Christmas. But the Christmas holiday is coming up as well, right around the corner. Again, it's about family, folks. Yeah, it's great to get presents. All right, it's great to be able to go out and get presents for your loved ones. All right, and give them something that they enjoy and that they like, and that's important, but not as important as the time you spend with that person. Because you see, the object will one day be gone. Okay, and the thing that's going to last is the memories. The memories of the time spent. Okay, my wife and I have talked a little bit about my family's Christmases. I can remember when I was a kid. My grandma had one of those Christmas trees. It was like 2 or 3 feet tall, and it sat on a card table. And I remember all the kids and grandkids used to come over to her house at Christmas. And she always had the kitchen table, the dining room table all set up. And basically, you just went out and grabbed a plate, filled it up with food, and went and found a place to sit, if you could. Because there were so many kids and grandkids, you might not find a place. And then, we would eat and we would talk and enjoy family time. And, of course, all the kids like me would get antsy because now it's time to open presents, And you couldn't see the card table, because the tree was just filled with presents. There'd be presents everywhere. And I remember it. We always got together at Grandma and Grandpa Eddie's house. And when Grandpa first started getting sick, they kind of, did away with it. Because it seemed like the family was just kind of going their separate ways. And we kind of lost track of that family time together. But I can remember those. And I couldn't tell you any of those years what I got for Christmas. I don't even know if I still have any of that stuff I got for Christmas. I probably don't. But what I do have is the memories of the enjoyment of Christmas. Grandma and Grandpa Eddie had two of these plastic candles. They were probably about 4 foot tall. They had a light bulb in them. And you plug them in, they lit up. Grandpa always had those out on the front porch by the steps. And matter of fact, I bought a couple when I was younger and I had my own place. I tried to do it. It didn't work as well. But Grandpa always had it rigged up and he always had it set up. They always had the tree lit. They had this little plastic chain that hung across the living room. And they would put the icicles on. Remember the icicles, the silver tinsel icicles? The ones in Santa Claus they used to cut the jail hinges? and she'd have Elf on the Shelf. Well, she'd have an elf on the shelf, but it would be all, his knees would be up to his body. He'd be hugging his knees. And she had those and other ornaments hanging from this little chain. Those are the things I remember about Christmas. I remember when I lived in Flint, we had a closed-in front porch. And my dad would put the tree out on the front porch a couple of years. He put the tree out on the front porch. And I can remember having it lit up and shining out the window. I can remember when we moved to Clio and I wanted to decorate the trees out there. I wanted to buy lights, and I was much older at this point. I wanted to buy lights and I wanted to decorate the big tall pine trees we had out in the front yard. Dad wouldn't let me. He said it cost too much money. Scrooge. Anyway, I said all that to emphasize this. Like I said, one day the objects will be gone. Okay? And they won't have the objects, but they will have the memories. And they'll have the memories of those Thanksgiving days. I can remember Thanksgiving days at Grandma and Grandpa Eddie's house. Everybody gathering around the table and having, a big turkey dinner, and then going in and falling asleep watching the Lions play, because that's all you could do was watch the Lions play, is fall asleep. You rarely had anything to cheer for. But those memories I don't remember always who was there. I don't remember the turkey. I don't remember the stuffing. I don't remember any of that. But what I do remember is gathering together as a family. And those you'll have after the other things have gone away. Okay? So remember that. I want to wish everybody, again, a happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey. Eat lots of stuffing. Eat lots of cranberry sauce. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do to help out. If you like cranberry sauce and you want a recipe for cranberry sauce, okay, we have a recipe and I have it. So if you will leave in the comments and tell me you want that recipe, I will give you that recipe. It's real simple, real easy. Takes what? 10, 15 minutes to make it. And my wife loves it. I tried it last year and I loved it. And I don't like cranberry sauce. Okay? And so far everybody I've known that's tried it has loved it. Okay? So again, happy Thanksgiving. Have a great time with family. Cheer for the Lions if you're gonna. I don't care. I don't even watch professional football anymore. I don't even keep up with it. And that's the reason for that's a whole nother video. So I think I already did it. But anyway, have a happy Thanksgiving. And that's from all of us here at the video of the day. Thank you so much for watching. It does my heart good to know there's people out there that actually watch this thing. As goofy as I am, people still watch. So this has been your episode of the video of the day. And I, of course, am your host, Greg the Crazy Trucker. And until next time, happy Thanksgiving and see ya!